Hello, hello, hello out there. All right. We have done it. I have set up everything. This is a challenge to get done because I've never really painted up here on my desk on an easel. So this is going to be a little bit of a different kind of live. I know I might be behind this camera. Technically, I'm in front of the camera and behind it at the same time, which is kind of funny. All right, so I'm just trying to move stuff around back here. Hey, how are y'all today? All right, we are live tonight. We are going to be doing a very special episode of Live. I'm planning to do a painting live with you guys. It's kind of a setup of what we are doing, or what I am doing on Sunday. So I have everything pretty much set up. Right. I am not going to use a paintbrush in this live. Thank you, Katie. Look at that. Yes, I wore a Valentine's shirt. It is the only Valentine's shirt I have. So, it has this on the back. I think it says love in the air or something like that. Anyway, but thanks. Happy Valentine's to you all. And this painting, like I said, it's going to be a little bit different. Um, I am going to have colors laid out for you guys to choose from, but the one thing I didn't get done was numbering all the colors. So we're going to do, I'm going to put like 4 random colors out, maybe 5. No, let's just do them all. Why not? Let me just do all of them. Now, this painting's going to be a little bit different. It is going to be a painting that will be able to be viewed in 3D. Yes, I know. It's going to be kind of cool. And how do you see it in 3D? Well, you have to have these special glasses. These are chroma glasses, and basically what happens is it separates warm colors and cool colors. Now, if you've ever done anything in color theory, there's all kinds of things to learn in color theory. Not just, red and blue make purple, but the different tones in colors and the different temperatures of the colors. We've had crazy temperatures here. We've actually had way cool temperatures here this this winter. Um, so I think maybe this will work. I don't know. Bear with me because I am trying to set it up so you guys can pick the colors that are going to go on the palette or go on the palette. So I've done this kind of live painting before. This is nothing new to my world as far as the Pick My Palette program. Um, the only thing difference is that I'm doing it right here on YouTube. So yay! If you are tuning in live, please drop a comment and stay with me because we are going to paint this canvas. It's a 16 by 20 canvas. It's pre-gessoed and it's ready to go. Now, like I said, I am not painting with paintbrushes. So that's different, right? And I'm going to, hopefully this will be able to be seen on the camera the same way that I see it. 6, 7, and 8. We will have 8 different colors tonight. Okay. Let me pull them out because I do have the bigger bottles of these. Maybe Freddie might have to help me with this. I'm not really sure. Um, just for the fact that they could be kind of stuck. Okay, so I've got number 1, number 2, number 3. Oops. I might get covered in paint, so maybe I should put an apron on. What do y'all think? Should I put an apron on? If you are still watching, please stay on. It's going to be fun, I promise. Because in the end, someone, maybe more than one person, will be getting a print of this painting. How cool is that? So, I did cover my shirt up, so now that y'all aren't going to be able to see that. Let me pick all these colors out. 1, 2, 3, that's 4. This one's 5. Uh-oh. This one is 6. I'll show you guys in just a second. Here's number 7. And oh, we just used these at an event, so they should be good. I am going to be using acrylic paint. I'll do one. Acrylic paint is permanent paint. So you do not want to get this on your clothes. If you do get it on your clothes, I recommend you, if you find it in time, that you actually run and wash it out. If you don't run and wash it out and you have it on your clothes, it'll be forever your paint clothes. So, yeah. We are not going to use a normal palette either. We're going to use a tray wrapped in saran wrap. Now, every time we pick a new color, we will do, or a new person to pick colors, we will wrap another sheet of saran wrap, which I have here. So this is a very interactive painting. It's also a test for my live painting and demonstration for Sunday. So hopefully this will make sense. I will tilt this other camera down so you can see the colors and all of that. All right. So let me see over here, just confirming 1 or 2 more things, and then we're going to get started. Now, if you are tuning in live, have you ever painted before? Have you ever painted before? Let me know in the chat. So if you have, you know there's all different kinds of paints. This being acrylic, it will dry fast. We do not have the AC on down here because it's actually kind of cold still. So that's always fun when it's still cold. The things that I will be using are these trowels like this, spatulas. I have all different kinds of spatulas. And you're probably like, what? What is this? What is she going to do? You are about to see. And yeah. So if you're tuning live, please send me a little note that you're here so I know you're here. And let me see. Hold on 1 second. Is this catching all the sound? I didn't even check. I could check here. Okay. Okay. That's live. And in fact, this microphone's not even on, so I'm going to move it. We're using a different mic. I don't know if it's this one or over here, but it sounds fine. so you guys can see. Now, here we go. This is what I call pick my palette. And you guys will be able to pick my palette. I will switch from screen to screen. I will still be on the screen somewhere. Okay? So if you are new here, thanks so much for tuning in. And if you want to consider subscribing to our channel, please do so after this video, or I think you can do it while you're watching. Ring the bell and let me know you're here. All right, so I appreciate that. All right, y'all ready to get to it? Now, when I say you're going to pick my palette, you will be able to pick the colors going on this painting. So, here we go. This is the painting. It is a 16 by 20. Let's see if I can get it frame a little bit more. And here I am. I'm down here. So, when I have you pick out colors, I will tilt the camera down here. And yes, the numbers all match. This is what I was doing, if you were wondering what I was doing. And then all my tools are down here as well. So, and I have everything lined up. So we're going to do this. This might be a little awkward to paint sideways, but that makes it more interesting, right? All right. So you kind of get, there is a delay in repeat and sound. Okay. There was for a second. Is it better now? Let me know if that's better. Because I'm not really sure which mic's picking up. Okay. Let me see. Let me put my headset on and take a look before we get fully started. You know, it sounds okay to me. No, it's not better? Huh. Can you hear me now? Still happening. Okay, well, hold on 1 second. Let me check one of these cameras. Oh, it always is the case. Something is gonna mess up for me. Huh. Don't know. I have 2 cameras running. So I'm not real sure. Maybe it doesn't, I don't get that in mine. But let me see, Freddie, are you tuned in as well? Huh? Are you watching? Freddie's not watching me. He is in here. I'm just gonna check on the phone. I know, we're starting late, but that's okay. It's always late. And this is Friday night. Y'all came to party, right? Whoop, whoop, whoop. All right, we're gonna have fun. And let me see if I hear it on my phone. I know, we're starting late, but that's okay. It's always late. It seems to be fine on my phone, so we're gonna go with it. Thanks, Merrimon. All right. So, what I'm gonna have you guys do, and if you're still on here, say yes in the comment. Everybody say yes in the comment. And you all can see. Yeah, maybe that's what's going on. Let me check. me now? Yes. Currently in use. It says it's working now. Okay. Can you hear me? Is this better? No sound still. I'm showing I've got sound on my meters. Goodness. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Anybody hear me? We have 4 people watching, it says online. Hey, how you doing? Yep, always fun when I go live. Let me see. Okay, it has sound now. I can hear it. Yes? All right. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not getting it. Can anybody else confirm if their sound is off? There will be a delay in actually, but it's more of a delay for me because this will actually be said in the future. All right. What I'm going to have you do is I want you to pick um, Marion Primer. I would like you to pick 3 numbers. Would it be feedback? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if it is or not. What I want you to do is pick 3 of the numbers that are down here and type them in the chat for me. Okay? And then I believe Extra Booty X is on here. I want you to put in 3 numbers that you see down here. Down here. This is 1 through 9. Don't look at these. These down here. 1 through 9. All right. We're going to do some bold moves on this canvas. So I need y'all to pick the numbers. Okay, ready? We've got Marion Primer says 2, 7, and 6. 6 is blue. 2, 7, and 6. 2, 7, 6. Okay. So what I will do is I have the small bottles here. These are my tiny bottles that I use for tiny classes. But we're going to use the big bottles because we're not painting tiny right now. All right, number 2 is this teal. And I'm going to place it on the palette. So you guys will see this. All right. Now, the next time I do this, I will have, okay, perfect, perfect. That's good to hear. I will have a 3rd camera, but I have to download some apps and stuff to do that. So we're going to do 2. She chose it in 2, 7, and 6. 6 is blue, so we're going to put the blue here. I can probably take this out. Where's my paint? Yeah, I might get paint all over me tonight. 2, 7, and then the orange. So hopefully this comes out because it's not wanting to come out. One time, I was teaching a class one time and I had these and I squeezed a little too hard and the whole thing, the top blew off of the top and went all over the place. And the kids I was teaching, they thought it was the best thing. And then I let the kids just paint the table blue. So funny. Okay, so we got your colors, right? So now we're going to go up here to the canvas. And you're going to tell me, I'm going to show you 2 tools. You tell me which tool. 1 or 2? 1 or 2? What tool do you want? Number 1, number 2. Anybody? Marion Primer, 1 or 2? Let me know. There's a delay on my end, so it's going to be. All right. So on Sunday I will do this presentation a little bit different, but this is live and fun. All right, number 2, we're taking it to the kitchen with the spatula. So what I will do is I'm going to paint with Miss Marion Primer's colors right here. I'm going to load them on the spatula in different parts. And I'm just going to scoop them up. Now there will be color changing happening because obviously the paint will change color. Now, what I'm going to do dramatically is I'm going to just throw it on this canvas. And we're going to lay it on. It's like using a palette knife. Look at that. There's your colors. All right. So I'm going to add a little bit more of your teal to the top. So when you paint with uncommon tools, you get all kinds of different things happen. So we are painting with uncommon tools tonight. So you don't always have to have a full set of brushes and all different sizes and such. So anyway, that's the way that rolls. Okay, anybody else on here live right now, please comment in the comment section. If not, Miss Marion Primer gets to pick another set of colors. All right, there are the colors. 1 through 9, 1 through 9. Go ahead and pick the colors. And then I'm going to prep this. Every layer of color will get a new sheet of plastic wrap. So that's the way this works. So I will be pulling plastic wrap off while you load more colors on the chat. And then it's a clean palette. So now all I do is I rewrap this. Yeah. You're liking the way that looks already? Well, since no one else has picked colors, why don't you go ahead and pick 3 more? Pick 3 more. Oops, I dropped my plastic wrap. Never a dull moment in my studio. All right. So pick 3 more colors for me. So if you are in the chat, just go ahead and put your colors in. You get 3 colors. Mix it up in there. I'm going to share this out real quick while y'all are doing that. Because I want some more people in here. All right. So I just shared that out to some more people to come on as well. All right, we've got Miss Marion Primer with number 3, 4, and 8. Oh, this is a fun color combination. So, as you can see, it's covered in plastic wrap. So we will be starting with fresh colors. Number 3, oh, I'm not going to use that. God. Number 9. We're going to do number 8. We're going to do 8. Ooh. And this one is 3. Number 3 and number 8 are LSU colors, by the way. It's kind of great combination. They're complementary colors. And that's not wanting to come out. I have this needle tool here. Sometimes you have to reopen the paint. All right, these are really nice colors together. So this is number 3, 4, and 8. And since this is the second swipe, second batch of colors, do you want tool number 1 or tool number 2? 1 or 2? Oh wait, 3, 4, and 8. Oh no. Well. 3, 4, 9? 3, 4, 9. Okay. Sorry. 3, 4, 8? 3, 4, 9. 3, 4, 9. We gotta add 9 in here. I actually have some paint in this one. 3, 4, 9. I'll try to avoid number 8. Number 2. This tiny one. Look how tiny it is. This is actually a silicone spatula I use for all kinds of stuff. All right. So we will load the brush, and it's just a swipe down. So this is now 3, 4, 9. And then this. This is what it looks like on the tool. Ready? Let's go. We're going to go up. And with this, we're going to pull this one down. I'm going to do it a couple times. All right. Keep going. You want 8? You know what? We're going to put 8 on there now, too. We'll put 8 down. We're going to do another swipe. All right. So 3 more colors. Keep throwing them up there. If you are watching, go ahead and drop 3 colors. Miss Marion Primer is going to pick all the colors tonight. We had some other people watching, but they left us. It's okay. It's okay. All right. 3 more colors. Take a look. Hello? Anybody? Pick my color night. So come on live. Check it out. And let's see. All right. See if we got anything else. Maybe else watching. I know that there are some people that are super busy that would normally be watching, but they are at a Mardi Gras parade right now. So, 2, 5, and 7. 2, 5, 7. All right. So 2, 5, 7 is the teal, the hot pink, and the orange. Kind of going like a Lily Pulitzer look there. Yeah. We're gonna make sure we wrap our palette with saran wrap for the next color. I'm figuring that I might need an assistant for Sunday. I'll have somebody Somebody join us. As you can see, it's covered. All right. Number 2. Load the paint down here. It might get hard to see it on the actual palette. Number 2. Number 5. And number... where's that stuff? 5 and number 7. 2, 5, and 7. Hopefully this is not going to explode on me. So this time I'm going to pick the tool. We're doing 2, 5, and 7. We are going to get with a bigger stroke here. Ready? We're going to the top. So, here we go. 2, 5, and 7. I'm going to load this twice. So I'm going to run over it one way, and then I'm going to run over it another way. So it's going to be loaded like this. I did not take this old paint off. It's fine. So with loading it twice, what's going to happen is that we're going to get 2 lines across. We're going to start here, and we're going to pull and then push at the same time. Isn't that fun? All right. That's so much fun. Those colors go really good. What do you think? Do you like them? All right. So the next set of numbers, I have wet wipes over here too to wipe. Some of this I will have to wipe with the wet wipes. All right. Now you see what happened with the big tool there? You get big, bold lines. So I'm looking for my wipes. So you like them? All right. That's fun, right? So this way of me painting came about. I started doing this probably 8 years ago, and I did a whole series of paintings like this, and painted a lot of them, and we will have those available. Not some of them have never been seen. I haven't shown them in many years after painting them. And we will have some of these paintings on March 7th at the Peach. They will have a fine art festival, and I will be bringing my bigger paintings for that event. So, lots of fun. We will have our studio open to the public in the month of May. You'll have to stay tuned and find out when all that's happening. So if you are local, you can come over to our open studio and check out what we do. And you actually get to make a little fun piece of art when we do that. So now we want 3, 5, and 7. Is that correct? Just keep the colors coming, guys. Just keep putting what color combinations you'd like to see. And I'll keep it going. Maybe I'll do an artist choice. So it's pretty fun. You know what I'm going to check right now? I'm going to see what it looks like with these 3D glasses on. It's getting there. So the way these work is that when we put the warm and cool colors together and we overlap them, it will separate them with these glasses. It's very cool. I don't think they'll work on the camera. Probably not. It's probably just gonna be foggy. It won't work. Sorry. So we're gonna do 5, 6, and 7. Woo! 5, 6, and 7. All right. Ready? 5, 6, and 7. You like that hot pink now, right? So we're gonna 5, 6, and 7. All right, 5, 6, and 7. Your choice will be 1 or 2. 1 or 2. Let me know. So yeah, I started this. The painting that's behind me, this chair painting, this was also done in this same technique. So, um, it makes a really cool painting in the end. Okay, number 1. All right, I'm going to do, how many do we do? 1, 2, 3. I'm going to do 4 marks with number 1 tool with the colors of 5, 6, and 7. All right, so I'm going to load this and just pick up half of the amount of paint that's on here. And this is what the load looks like. There it is. There it is. All right. We're now, since we went horizontal, we're going to go vertical, if I can get it to lay down right. It's not one to load. There it goes. So we're going to do this way. This tool is not cooperating with me right now. I'm going to put some more paint on it. And I'm going to come down from here and we'll load it this way. And then take it back to the top. And pull it all the way up to here. You didn't even see that. Sorry. This is live. Sorry. You didn't see it mess up anyway. Yours is kind of messed up. It went this way, then I reloaded it, and I went this way. All right. Now, yeah. This is how I know what not to do on Sunday. um, because it might be a little crazy. So I'm going to do my choice, my color choice this time. All right, I'm going to put these back. 5, 6, and 7 back. And I'm going to use, I'm going to drop it down. Let me put plastic on. With this process, you go through a lot of plastic wrap. But this is the only way to keep the palette from messing up. This is the way you can keep it going. So it's going to be very interesting. I hope it's not windy on Sunday because that would not be good. All right. So the color choice I'm going to do now is I'm going to do the orange, which is number 7. I'm going to see if I can get it out of this. Number 7. I'm going to do number 3. And I'm going to do number 1. 3 and 1. All right. Now, I am going to use the big trowel for this. We're going to make a big bold line. This big trowel. We're going to place it in here and give it a wiggle. And it's going to be like this. All right, y'all ready? So, Marion, we'll do 1, 2, and 3 in just a second. So, we're going to take this. I'm going to place it on flat. And I'm going to pull it up like this. And then with that same color and same style, I'm going to reload it. And I'm going to do the same from the top. Same colors. All right. So that's that one. Let me clean my trowel. This also is what it's kind of a pain. I'm just gonna wipe it off. And you didn't see that because this is why I need a third camera. That's what I did. Surprise! Yeah. Real exciting when I mess up. You know. It is what it is. Live TV here, folks. Live TV tonight. So Marion Primer once again wants to have number 1, 2, and 3. So I'm gonna cover my palette again. 1, 2, and 3. So we're gonna go take the lid off. 1, 2, which is the teal, and number 3 is the purple. And on Sunday, when I'm doing the demo on Sunday, I will be probably doing the same size canvas because I'm not going to take a really giant canvas into the event. So, you know. Oh, I know. I got to get a hold of the coordinators because they didn't give us our name tags. I don't know if they remember that or not. They've been busy today getting ready. So, I'll send them a message in a little bit. All right, number 1, 2, and 3. I'm not even going to take y'all down to the palette. I'll bring it up here. 1, 2, and 3. Does it matter how much or what design? Not really. Do you want this one, the green spatula, or the blue? Ready? Number 1 is the green spatula. Number 2 is the blue. Now, also at the event, number 1 and number 2. I won't be giving people the choice of tools. I will be doing the whole painting with this. So it's going to be a little bit faster process, but this way we can have a lot more variety on here. The blue. All right, the blue. Going with the blue one. Now I am going to show you. I'm going to lay it flat in here. I'm going to pick it up. I'll wiggle it together. Makes it fun, right? Swirled it together this time. And we are going to start from this side and bring it horizontal. I will do this pass a couple times to get it to go all the way across. All right. I'm going to turn this and grab some more paint. Loaded a lot of paint this time. And we're going to, I should take it off the here so I can get the right angle. How about that? How's that look? Pretty cool? It's pretty fun, right? So you get these really amazing abstract shapes and different colors. Now, with the magic of the glasses, everything changes. And unfortunately, you don't have probably these glasses at home. So, let me take your glasses and put them on. So, this is how cool you look when you wear them. It's like you're going to go watch an eclipse or something. Oh, yeah. It's looking really cool. You know what's really making the magic effect is this hot pink and purple is really, really working. The hot pink is really popping. I really wish you guys could see it with these, but it's not gonna work. Sorry. Okay, so we're gonna go for some more colors. The hot pink is really doing a great job, so I might think that maybe we should do some more hot pink. What do you think? It'll be artist choice now. I'm gonna use the big trowel because I really like to use the big trowel. My paint colors are gonna be, when I come back down here, they're gonna be number 1 for white. We're gonna do number 5 for the hot pink. But what I'm gonna do this time is I'm going to drizzle it over. And then I'm going to do this number 4, which is kind of like a fuchsia color. And I'm going to drizzle that, maybe, if I can stab this. So, and then I'm going to go with a drizzle of this over this. Now, when you do the colors and you're drizzling them, it will make a different effect. If you do just the lines and you're just pour the paint on there and it's in different shapes, it doesn't make it too much of a difference. But when you drizzle and you slide your trowel through it, or whatever, is this a trowel? Yeah, it's a trowel. I don't remember. And I'm going to lay it in here and I'm going to wiggle it in. And the colors are going to be like this. All right. So the next thing I'm going to do is, because there was a whole lot of fun going up here. Let's get the camera back up. This area here and here are really happening. So I'm going to take this trowel, load it good with paint, and in this case, I'm going to run it across the middle, overlapping the colors. I'm going to put it almost completely flat. There's a little bit of give. And then I'm going to pull it across. Isn't that crazy? So we're going to do it one more time. And this time, we're doing the same wiggle wiggle with the trowel in here. And this time, we're going to take it and overlap it this way, placing it almost all the way down and pulling it down. Okay? Then we're going to do one more. And one thing that's really fun to do, I'm going to add some more white to this because I need some variation here. Let me load this. Sorry. I got so involved. This is what it looks like. Sometimes you have to pull your canvas off and then run it across. We're going to go from the bottom, lightly put it on, control. Okay? So up close, this is all the happiness that's going on. So you can see here you've got warm and cool colors overlapping. All right? That's the whole fun part of working with this process when you have the glasses. I am so sorry that you guys at home don't have the glasses. But maybe I can mail everybody that's watching tonight. Maybe I'll mail everybody that's watching tonight a print. And in order to do that, I would need you to go to our website and put in a contact form with your address. Let me get away. They're my favorite wipes. If you've seen me use these before, I don't have very many left. They're on order. They should be here next week. I know I can just buy them at the store, but I order them. All right. Just cleaning this trowel off. So you always have to clean your tools in between for this process. It's the same thing when I teach an art class. I tell everybody a happy brush is a clean brush. And that's because you need to use that brush again. So you need to have a clean brush all the time. So we've got that. All right, Marion Primer. So you have chroma glasses? I'm reading your post. They're special. They're not 3D glasses. They're special chroma glasses. And when I send everybody a print of this painting, you will get a pair of these glasses with it. So you can experience the fun, trippy 3D look of the painting. And on Sunday, if you happen to be at the presentation, I will have glasses for those that are there. So, what's fun about that, and I should show you, if I have one here, let's reach over here. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this blank canvas and I'm going to, the paint that I just put on, I'm going to place this canvas on it and pull some colors off the actual painting on here. And we'll do this for a little bit and show you how that works. So this is what it's looking like so far. The middle's not really touching for some reason. I don't know why. I'm just gonna rub the canvas behind it and put it on there. Okay? Alright, so this is gonna be our tiny canvas. Where's my... I need a tiny easel. It's all over there. Where are they? Of course they are. Okay. We're just gonna set this here. As I'm gonna start adding some color to that. Oh, I don't like to get the paint on my hands. I should just wear gloves. Maybe I'll wear gloves on Sunday. Alright, let's do maybe one more batch of color. So if you're watching, please in the comments put down 3 colors, and I'm gonna put the camera down and you can see the numbers. This is 1 through 9. So if you're just tuning in, thank you so much. We are doing a live painting tonight. It's called Pick My Palette. And basically, you guys are being part of this piece of art. You're choosing these colors, and if you are watching live, and you're commenting, you will get a copy of this in a print mailed to you. Okay, so I have started the tiny painting over here. So we have that. So, oh, number 8, 2 and 1. Oh, we're going to the other side. Number 8, 2 and 1. Okay, okay. We'll put them in that order on the palette. Let's see. Let me get my big bottles. Number 8. We're going to do little swirls. How about that? Okay. That's 8. 2 and 1. 2. We're going to get back and forth this way. 8, 2, and 1. That's so much fun. You guys, these colors are awesome. Awesome. All right. Your choice. Oh, goodness. I have several messages my computer just told me. I'm going to move this out of the way. So, number 1, the blue or the trowel? 1 or 2? 1 or 2? You pick. Number 1 or 2? Let me see if I can move that way. Number 1 or number 2? You guys let me know. Number 2. All right, I'm going for the big house right here. All right, we're going to give it a little squiggle. Okay. So we are going to take it. Those are our color combinations going down right now. This is number 1, 2, and 8. We're going to put the trowel in. Load the trowel. Guess what? You're going to start seeing a little bit on the green side now. How much fun is that? So the color combination, disregard all those turquoise colors. Now, we're going to overlap this. I think we're going to do it. I'm going to turn it. And we're going to do it across the top. And then it's going to give us layers over these colors. All right. So we're going to put it down directly on what we already have. Let's swipe real quick. How about that, right? So what it did is it gave me the spots, the paint break. And we're going to do it one more time on the other side. This is what it looks like. We're going to do it one more time on this side. We're going to place it down and straight. stripe it over. All right, that's cool. That looks pretty cool. Good job. All right. So with that, instead of placing this little tiny canvas on the actual painting, I'm going to take the little tiny canvas and place it over the trowel too. So you can see that when I'm just going to touch it. When you use a tiny canvas, you can do the same procedures on here as well. Fun, huh? Lay this down. I was in a meeting this morning and I took my stuff with me, my computer, my mouse and everything, and it was so crazy because I realized I had paint all over the mouse. And I'm like, well, I work in an art studio, so paint on the mouse is bound to happen. I think the paint's still on there. I just left it. So that's what happens when you do these lives. I sometimes get paint on the mouse. All right, just cleaning up the trowel again. Yes, I know this color is still on here, but that's because it won't come off, actually. That's what's wrong. It's all on my hands too. All right. So I think this is looking pretty good. I'm going to do an artist pick of colors next. We're going to switch it up a little bit. Move these over. Let me put my colors back in line here. 1, 2, and 8. And plastic wrap again. I am so happy you guys are sticking with me on this. We're almost done with this. It's a very abstract painting. Now, the plan, and what I normally do with these paintings, is I put something over the top of the painting, but I'm not sure if I'm going to do that or not with this one. I'm kind of liking the way it's looking. It's just fun, right? So the finished product might look a little different. Maybe I'll change it up. But I am going to take, now that we have all this hot pink over here, we need to pull something else away from there. So what I'm going to choose, and I'll take it back to the tabletop here, I'm going to do number 3. Because I'm really loving the purple. And I'm going to just do a funny shape. Let me take a look at it with the glasses on. See what's going on in there. Oh yeah. Oh, that looks so cool. Now that it's drying and there's so much texture here, the pinks and the blues are completely separating. Oh my goodness, this is like magic. I wish you guys had these at home. I don't even know if it would work on TV. Let me see if I can see it. I don't know if it does. Let me take a look. Oh my goodness. Look at that. It looks like I'm getting really close to you guys, but they do work on the painting with the glasses. So what's kind of fun is that you can, when you get these, if you're watching, stay to the end so I can tell you how to get, oh my goodness. I just looked at it. I have a big TV over here on the side that I can see. And it's completely doing some magic over here. Oh my, my, my. I'm loving that. Loving that. All right. You guys, it's so cool. So even the little tiny painting I'm doing has got some real fun depth in it. So in this one, let's go back to the tabletop. I'm going to put in the purple and I'm going to put in the yellow complementary colors. See if I got, do I have any yellow in this tiny bottle? I do. Still have some. I'm just going to randomly put it on here. And this time I'm also going to add orange. And drizzle some orange in there. All right, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 3. All right, gonna use the trowel. I'm gonna use this one, and this time it's gonna go on the bottom here, but I'm gonna go up on the bottom and up. Let me move this. Oh, sorry, maybe I should just use my hand. All right. So we're going to work on this part here and pull it up with these colors. I'm going to place the trowel in flat. So the idea, I mentioned before, if you're just tuning in, thank you so much. My name's Nikki. I'm with Tiny Doors WPB, and you're on the Be Part of Art Pick My Palette. Look at the colors that we're going on now. And I might do this kind of series like this more often. You guys gotta let me know if you'd be interested in that. If you'd like to do that, or I'll put up a poll and you guys can pick what we will make. I'm also gonna pull this over here and just put some right there. All right, and I'm gonna add a little bit of white. I'm gonna add it right on here. Just put it right on there. And I'm gonna put some white and come across. Just wanted to lighten this up a little. There we go. All right. So what do y'all think? Do you like it? Do you like the transition in color? Tell me what you like the most. Let me know what you like. Do you like the process? Do you like the fun choice of colors? Let me know that in the comments. Let me know you're here too, so I can say hi to you, especially just for you. So I'm not 100% happy with this color here. So we're going to do another run. All right, we're going to do a combination. You tell me, I'm going to pick one color, and then you're going to give me one color. And we're going to make this a combined combination, whatever you want to say, a group effort. We're going to go back to the color box here, the color, whatever this is. I don't even, the palette bar, the paint bar. That's what I used to call it, the paint bar. So pick a color, you pick one, and then I will pick my color. Let's see if you guys even pick the same color I'm thinking of. And this is going to be our last one. So, we will see. I'm not happy with this right here. I wonder if I can get that off of there. Look, I'm almost out of wipes. Oh, this is the last one. I'm gonna break it in half. Breaking this in half. All right. You don't know. Number two? We can do number two. So one thing, you guys, if you're quick enough and you're painting and you have a nice wet wipe, if you've got places where you just don't like a spot and it's still wet enough, you can actually remove it with the wipe. Pro hack. I don't know if it's a hack or not, but pro tip. You should see all the paper towels in the bottom. All right, so Miss Marion Primer once again is picking number two, which is just to let you know, that's like my favorite color. And I'm gonna pick number 6. So we're gonna do 2 types of blue. So let me grab number 6 in the big bottle. So we're gonna do number 6, swirly, and number 2, zigzaggy. So this one's gonna be a group effort color. And you know what? Just for the heck of it, we're gonna add white. We're gonna add number 1. And I'm gonna zigzag this like this. Alright, so here's our color combination. I know it's really difficult to see this. I will be putting it on here with the trout again. Okay? This is the last one. And I'm not 100% happy with this bottom corner that I just did, so we're going to do another touch here, but a little bit different. So I'm going to take the trowel one more time. I'm going to give it a dip and a squish and a slide back and forth. These are the colors. So I'm going to take this, and in this case, I'm going to, instead of sliding the trowel up, down, left, and right, I'm going to do a press. So you're going to get kind of this marble look on here. And we're just going to touch it over a couple areas that I think just need to have some kind of blue. I'm going to do this one more time here. Okay. So we're just taking and pressing it this time. It's looking pretty cool. Now, I did a painting that's kind of similar to the colors of this years ago, and I actually gifted it, and actually Marion Primer might remember it, I'm not sure. I gifted a painting that actually ends up very similar to this to my aunt and uncle on their 50th wedding anniversary. And they own a blueberry farm. And I ended up doing little shapes of blueberries with my fingers, did finger painting on it, and gave that to them. So I don't know. Since Marion Primer's been doing all the work tonight, I just may give this painting to Marion Primer. Would you like that? You might get a Nikki original. You can put it in your Marion Primer gallery. So, with that being pressed on there, don't forget this little tiny piece is here. I am going to press this in this spot here where we just did this color. I'm going to touch it back. and grab some of that blue on top of here. So this is very similar. It's the same colors, but smaller in a different orientation, done at the same time. So that is our finished painting, I think. I think that works out good. Let me put on these glasses and see if it needs anything else to give that magical effect. All right, oh, wow. This is so cool, you guys. Now, if you have reached the end of this video and you have commented on tonight's video, wink wink, if you haven't done that yet, do so. Do so now. Go ahead. Send me a comment. Yeah, you can totally make faces in there, for sure. Oh my. This one with the glasses is on point. So, yeah, this happy little accident here with this color combination, not everything's a happy little accident when you do this painting. Oh, wow. You guys are going to love this. Okay, so you see all kinds of stuff in there, right? And that's one thing is really fun about abstract art is you can look at it for the longest time and see the coolest things. And I don't have them here, but I have a ton of little paintings like this one that I did that I made little miniature abstract paintings a while back, and I still have them. I sold 3 of them on Wednesday, so that was fun. So someone bought them at an event, bought 3 of them. I think I have around maybe 20 of them left. Maybe I'll put them up on the website. So with this painting, I wanted to show that anybody can make really cool modern abstract art. Now, a lot of people that take my classes, like today, I did a painting class today, so I've had a very full day. This is the second painting I've done today. Did a painting class today, but I teach Bob Ross style painting class at the library in downtown. And it's completely different than this. But this kind of style and this kind of painting is really where I love to make art. And I just like to share that with everyone that you don't have to have a whole bunch of brushes and such. So I'm going to grab my keyboard. It's down here. I'm going to put my website in the chat. Let me sit here. And you guys, you can also find it on the link in my bio. And if you've made it to the end of this video, you know what I am talking about. Tiny Doors. The website is tinydoors.org. And maybe I can pop it up on the screen as well. So there it is. Move that down there. And on our website, we have a contact us kind of form. Oops, let me go back. I clicked the wrong thing. And it's at the top, or if you're on your phone, you can do this. Just in the contact, please put in your name, your email, phone number. You don't have to give me your phone number if you don't want to. It's up to you. That's not required. But name and email, and then comment your name and your address. Okay? And hit send. And that that way we can get your information and we can mail you a print of this painting. Now, please give me a couple weeks to get it all photographed and printed and ready to go. and we will mail prints of this. Now, they're not going to be ginormous prints because that's just going to be crazy. But I think we'll probably print this in about an 8 by 10. And I will send it out to anyone that's been on the chat tonight, a copy of it. And also, you will receive a pair of these fancy glasses. And these glasses are so much fun. I should have taken them last night. I would have gotten really weird looks. Maybe I shouldn't have taken them last night. But I will take them. I will have them on Sunday at the at Artie Gras. Is where we're doing presenting artists. And we're gonna have some fun with that there. We're gonna paint like this, but it's not gonna be as crazy and as lengthy as this video has been because here we can make that happen. There I have a time limit, so I will be using basically the big trowel, and I will be only doing so many passes on the piece. And at Artie Gras, anybody who's participating, I will be making, and hopefully I'll be able to do this, I will be making little small panel paintings for everybody that sits in, or well, let's say the first 20 that are sitting at my Artie Gras demonstration. So, yeah, I think I'll do 20 of them. I can't imagine there'll be more than 20 people sitting there watching me, but that would be cool if there were more. But anyway, so I hope you guys enjoyed this. This is day 44 of live art streams here on YouTube. Now, please consider hitting the subscribe button on our YouTube channel. And I'll put my little thing there. Oh, it covered me up. Hello! I'm down here. Please consider subscribing. Let me take it out. We'll go to the other view. No, we'll leave it here. We'll leave it here. And yeah, ring the bell for notifications. I do go on live every single day here. Tomorrow I will be going on live in the morning. Okay. So it will be a little bit earlier. And I just hope you guys had fun with this. And yeah. So I appreciate you all. And this has been it. So once again, if you commented on this video during the live, I will send you a print of the painting and your very own chroma glasses in the mail. So, and you have to be watching the live. If you want to get them separately, we're going to have the prints available on the website for sale as well. So that's going to take a little bit of time. So please be patient, and we hope that you had fun, and we will see you again tomorrow. Thanks so much, so much, so much for tuning in and making it to the end of the video. I'm going to give you all a high five monster wave, and see you later. All right, bye-bye. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye. Bye.